Hi, water signs. So I'm here to do your Monday, May 17th to Sunday, May 23rd tarot reading. This is Death's Head Tarot. I'm new, so be gentle. It's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then just take what you feel good about and leave the rest behind. I feel like this is a pretty generic spiel, but again, like I said, I'm new. So I don't just use tarot, I also use Oracle and Lenormand. And I don't read the cards like a typical reader. I do know the meanings, but I am also a medium and a psychic. So if the information comes through in a different way, then I will share that information for you. So I'm just feeling drawn to this deck here. So these are the ones I'm going to start with. Again, this is for water signs from Monday, May 17th to Sunday, May 23rd. Spirit, if you could give me the messages for my collective that they need to hear and will benefit them the most. Right now, what I'm kind of picking up is a feeling of just trying to make it to something. It's almost like you started moving towards something and you feel like it's been taking you a really long time to get there. It's possible that you may almost feel like you want to give up, or you just don't even have the energy now to keep going with it. But there's definitely a sense that you're being pushed towards it. So this is not, you're not doing this by yourself. Okay. I lay all my cards out first, and then I turn them over after I've gotten them all out. I also just pick whichever decks resonate with me for whoever it is that I'm reading for. So Divine, I ask for messages for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces from Monday, May 17th to Sunday, May 23rd. If you could give me the messages that will help my collective, their highest meaning. I also feel like there might be somebody that is kind of hanging around. You're not sure maybe where this is going or even what the point is. But I feel as though some of you feel like must be a bigger purpose, and maybe you just don't know what the purpose is yet. And it's possible that this is the part that I was kind of feeling, where I was actually seeing an image of you swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming what seems like forever, but it doesn't. It feels like a very dark, emotional, or body of water, I guess. Oh my, okay. Well, that's too many. So we'll just keep going with that. So I asked the Divine to Give me messages for my water signs from Monday, May 17th to Sunday, May 23rd. I like to shuffle on screen just because I guess I feel like I'm connecting with the energy of anybody that's watching this a little bit easier. Yeah, things definitely, I mean, even though this is going on what feels like a long time, it definitely feels chaotic. Like you don't really understand what's happening. You don't really know why it's happening. You don't, but you're still pushing forward. So there's a lot of determination, but what's also interesting is it's not just, you know, typical, you know, it's not just determination that's coming from you, but there also seems to be something that's helping you, pushing you, maybe giving you the ability to keep, you know, going that last kind of step. So I'm just going to do 2 is what I'm getting for this one. This is how I do all my readings. I usually use multiple cards. And I'm just going to ask, what is the overall, I guess, emotion? What's the overall emotion that my water signs, well, I'm not sure. Feeling? Is this what you're feeling? What you're looking for. So this is what you're actually, it's not what you are feeling, but it's what you're wanting to feel. That's what this message is for. These are my my Prism Oracle cards. So they're primarily based on emotion, feeling, color, that kind of thing. But I use them predominantly for emotion. So yeah, so this is the feeling that you're, I think that you're striving to reach or experience, maybe? Okay, well, I don't usually take cards that follow, but I just kind of got that message there, and it's both of these here. So this is the feeling that you're primarily looking to experience. This is the message that I was getting for that, and I'm just kind of still trying to figure out my space here for these. And that's the only bad thing about these shiny cards, is they tend to have a lot of reflection. Okay. So I kind of tell a story. I know that there are very concrete traditional meanings to the cards, especially to tarot, but I get this as, it's like a story that I'm telling you. So these go together, but I'm kind of seeing them as kind of separate, actually. So I you know, this was a very separate thing here. So the feeling that you're looking for, it would seem, is so I know that there's obviously, you're looking for love, but this isolation is kind of like it's not coming up traditionally for me, that word. How it's coming across is you're looking to be loved by whoever this person is. And isolation, to me, how I'm reading this, isolation is like only you. You're wanting this person to love only you. I would say that this person is definitely an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they, I mean, that could be the sun sign, but it's quite possible that this could also be the moon sign. So they're internal, the way that they kind of perceive things, the way that they kind of feel inside, maybe subconsciously, how they make their decisions. They definitely don't like being controlled. They don't like being told what to do. That's for sure. And I feel like your this leadership card is, it's kind of like this swimming. It's like you think that you're going to be the example for this person. So this person is definitely slow and very independent. So even though they see themselves as kind of like a lone wolf, which is what I'm getting here, they're definitely looking at you, but you're not really seeing them. You're looking in their direction, but you're not really seeing them. And yet there's messages that are coming to you. So you're dreaming it, you're thinking it, you're if you're thinking it, you're possibly pushing it down or not wanting to think about it anymore. I'm seeing these two crows here as, and don't tear me apart if I'm not saying this right, or if I'm not reading it. Hudin and Mugen, I believe is what the name is. So it's basically the two ravens that belong to Odin, knowledge and foresight. So you're getting information intuitively. So you're, again, like I said, you're either dreaming it, it's coming up in thoughts. You might even be seeing, images or imagining. Maybe thoughts are like coming in, and maybe it's possible that you're a clairvoyant person, and you've seen some images that are kind of telling you who this person actually is. It's like you're trying to bring in a transformation. You're trying to, it's almost like you're trying to change this person, or get them to see that if they changed, it would benefit them. And I also feel like it's possible that they're kind of doing the same with you, although I'm not sure why, because it feels as though you're fairly yielding, but maybe not as much as they would like you to be. I mean, I almost feel like the yielding is not in the way that they want. So, but ultimately what I feel is that being pushed to continue to go forward, I don't know necessarily that this is going to give you the outcome that you're wanting, but I do feel that it's possible that why you're being asked, or why you're being kind of given some of this push from outside of you, whether it's your guides or just even your own inner psyche or your higher self or whatever, there's something coming from this that's going to benefit you greatly, whether it's a lesson. But I mean, this is a lesson ultimately in the difference between seeing a true person, seeing who they are actually, not just paying attention to their words, not just paying attention to what you're seeing, but feel. You know, the image that I got was you swimming in water, and water symbolically is emotion. So it's as though you're, even though, you know, water signs, you definitely feel everything. But I think maybe there's been too much logic, too much reliance on external senses. So, you know, hearing, seeing, I mean, possibly even smelling. I get the feeling this person smells amazing, actually, which seems kind of weird since there's a fox there, or not a fox, but a wolf. But anyway, all the physical things, but you have shut off, or were shutting off, the emotional, what you actually felt intuitively, what you actually knew intuitively about this person. And I mean, this person is kind of a headache for you. I mean, this has not been easy, this situation. I do feel like you're walking on eggshells. It's like you're on your tippy toes all the time. You don't know how this person's going to respond, or how this person's going to react to anything, really. So you're kind of like each other here, where, except that I'm not sure that this person is experiencing it the same way that you are. This is their natural energy, the physical senses. This is not your natural or your go-to kind of energy. Your go-to is the water. It is that dark, you know, that dark feminine, that intuition, psychic ability, clairsentience, you know, feeling other people. So the feeling that you're trying to get is that this person is going to love you solely. But I think, you know, getting pushed to keep going is ultimately going to break this spell. And you'll see that this person is in fact, you're each other's extreme, almost, in, you know, this person needs to tap more into their intuition, into their ability to feel. And you, interestingly, it's not that you need to do this. You don't need to pay more attention to the, you know, the smell, sight, feel, all that kind of stuff. You're needing to pay more attention to what you're picking up intuitively. So in terms of, like, you know, each other's extreme, it's like this person needs to do what you do naturally, and you need to stop doing what this person does naturally, because this is not what comes natural to you. So, you know, stick with what you know. I get the sense that some of you don't trust it, or don't really even know that, you know, that you're doing this, or that that's how you're picking up the information. But, you know, close your eyes, turn off the noise, focus on that person, see what you see inside your mind, pay attention to what you hear, you know, words, songs, quotes, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. That's how you can kind of get into that. Okay, so that's it for my water signs, and I will be doing this once a week, and for now, till I kind of, you know, get into it a little bit more, and kind of find a routine for myself. But please, you know, hit the subscribe, like, share if you want to. I mean, if you don't, it's all good. And I will see you next week. Okay, thanks. Bye.